So you telling me these two inmates went in this guy's cell, snatched him off the bunk, beat the brakes off of him, put him in the day room, beat the brakes, beep, 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 Nickelodeon on this dude's body. And not only that, they poured down his pants, got a broomstick, and y'all stay tuned.
Oh shit, here we go again. Oh shit, here we go again.
In July 2026, two inmates were arrested for brutally beating and graping another inmate with a wooden broomstick at the East Baton Rouge Parish prison. According to the East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office, the attack occurred inside the facility where the victim was dragged from his cell block. The suspects, James Merritt, age 22, and Letrell Baker, age 20, held the victim down, repeatedly kicked him, and sodomized him with a wooden broom handle. Law enforcement launched an investigation after responding to a local hospital where the victim was receiving emergency medical care. The victims suffered severe life-threatening physical injuries from the 5-hour ordeal. This was the injuries, y'all. A perforated colon requiring major surgery and a colostomy bag, multiple broken ribs, a collapsed lung, and numerous severe lacerations. The investigation details: the victim successfully identified Merritt and Baker through a photographic lineup provided by investigators. While the investigation was initially underway, Merritt had been briefly released on unrelated charges of simple kidnapping and motor vehicle theft. Following the positive identification, police quickly rearrested Merritt at his parents' home in Baton Rouge. More details regarding prison oversight during the attack can be tracked via regional updates on the Advocate site. So, demon number 1 and demon number 2 decided, for whatever reason, that they grabbed this man out of his cell, beat the dog crap out of him. But that wasn't enough. Oh no, that was not enough. They took a broomstick, you know, the what you sweep the floor with. They took a broomstick. Well, due to YouTube laws and regulations and guidelines, I can't tell y'all exactly what they did with it. Y'all heard the report. So my question is this: why? Why? Now, looking at dude charges, could the potential person that he tried to kidnap was one of their family members or friend of the family? Could be. Could he have owed something? Could be. You never know exactly what the situation was that led up to it. It could have been a simple debt also. This is why I tell y'all, stop committing crimes. Because what if this guy, well, we know what he's in there for, whatever. But, see, I'm going to have to look more into this investigation. Because it's like, why? For somebody to have that type of level of brutality that happened to him, that got put on his body and inside his body, you had to do something really foul. You had to do something very catastrophic for somebody to want to do something to you like that. But then again, this is Baton Rouge, right? I think Baton Rouge, New Orleans got the worst prisons. The worst prisons. So it could have, you know what? Now that I think about it, it could have been something real simple too. We just don't know. We just don't know. let me ask y'all a question in the comment section. What do y'all think that man did? What do y'all think that he did for them to do what they did to him? Let me know in the comment section. So I did a video a couple days back, I think it was Friday, where I told y'all that this guy approached me, this dude in his early 20s approached me and asked me, was I locked up with his dad? And unfortunately, I was locked up with his dad. And unfortunately, his dad was no other than Peanut, the gay guy. And the question that I posed to the audience was that, did I do the right thing? And what I mean by that, for people that didn't see the video, the dude asked me, how was my pops in prison? And I lied to him. And I told him that his dad was a stand-up guy. He was a real G. He was real cool, right? And I went along and made the video for y'all so y'all would know exactly, what happened with the situation, because, I trust y'all opinion. Now, when I was reading the comments, people said, "Oh, Dante, that's messed up, man. You should have told the truth. You should have told the truth, man." Some people said, "No, man, you did the right thing. You did the right thing, Dante, by saying that his dad was an upstanding guy, right?" It was 50-50. Now, one thing that I was reading in the comments, people was like, "Oh, Dante, why you put his full name out there?" Let me tell y'all something. That was not his real name, okay? James Easterling is a total made up name, okay? I did not put Peanut real name out there, okay? Now, the guy do watch my stories. He do watch this channel. So yes, he have seen that video, and I did run into him again at the grocery store. And the conversation went a little different. So I'm going to give y'all a preview of what that conversation went like. So I get back outside, and he roll up on me. He was like, hey, Dante. So I turn around. I'm like, oh, here we go, right? He said, "Oh, wait a minute, bro. I really need to talk to you about something. I seen that video that you made about my pops, and I already heard rumors that my dad was, a punk, but it's rumors." So I'm just sitting there against the car, listen to him. He was like, "Why you ain't tell me that, my dad was a punk? Why you tell me he was a homosexual?" So I said, to keep it real with you, I didn't want to hurt you. I don't know how you looked at your dad. I didn't know what you heard about him. And I felt like it wasn't my place to put your dad on blast like that. So that's why I just, told you what I told you, because I can only imagine how I would feel if my pops was locked up for more than 15 years and I'm hearing rumors. Now, at this point in time, the other day, last Friday, y'all, I didn't know that he already heard rumors about his dad, right? But, if it was me and I never heard anything about my dad while he was locked up for 15 years, I wouldn't want somebody to tell me, "Oh, your dad was a sissy." I wouldn't want nobody to tell me, "Oh, your dad was a punk," okay? Because I believe that would hurt me. And I was just looking out for the guy. So anyway, he was like, "No, man, that's respect, man. But, man, people already told me that my dad was like that, and I found out and figured out that you and him was in the same prison. But, I thank you, but, we good, y'all." Let me tell y'all the lesson that I learned from that. Just tell the truth. Even if you think that you're going to spare somebody's feelings, just tell the truth, okay? Because one thing we can't argue about or argue with is the truth. And that's just what it is. Listen, y'all. If you enjoyed this story time, make sure you leave me a tip. Also, if you forgot to hit the like button, make sure y'all smash that like button and share this video and hype the video. Make sure y'all check out my Amazon wish list. I got some items in there that I need purchased. So y'all make sure y'all look out for y'all big partner. If you can't get enough of these stories, I made another channel. I'm gonna have that link pinned at the top of the comment section too, and in the description. Until next time, take care.